Hello, hi there Geminis. Do welcome to my channel. This is your love horoscope for 2017. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and how I do all of my readings is with the help of my spirit guides. I basically interpret the information they give me and you get a general overview of what themes or energies to be looking out for this month. So if you are new to my channel, please do like, do subscribe, do comment. If you'd like to know more about me or perhaps join me at my Facebook page where I'd give live daily guidance, then please do join me also there. All my readings at a personal level start from as little as $4.99, and you can do that either through my Instago chat or through my mini video or Skype call service too. So shall we just crack on then to what December has in store for you when it comes to your romantic life? Let's see what my guides give me, all right? Because this is done in one take in terms of what it is they give me. Now, my guides today have been in a bit of a singing mood. And I think you're about the fourth sign where they've sung something to me. So they are singing Higher Love, sorry, I'm getting embarrassed now. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, that one. Like they're singing that. They're saying there's something about you and the energy that we're going on in December. Now, they're very good if you're single about bringing in a higher love. And they mean a soulmate. They mean a spiritual, deeper connection for you. But also that if you have a connection which you truly have believed is higher love in the first place for you, is divine, haven't left your mind. You don't know why they've not left your mind. Or it's just been a situation that you've been with somebody where actually it has been love, but it's been a little bit difficult in places. Please know that it is high love, and it gets kind of, the starts of it at the very least are very much resolved in December. Why? Many things. We have a Mercury retrograde, which is about reversing fortunes, new opportunities. But this Mercury retrograde is very different from others because of some other astrological movements that are happening in the sky that actually make this super powerful for better communication. But also because the shifts that are happening, it basically represent new cycles for the next 2.5 years, which again is about, particularly in your sign, let's say not having so much of the struggles, particularly around your element, about your part in things and what you should and shouldn't be doing, what direction you should and shouldn't be going in relationships. A lot more of a solid, firm feeling from you, and it starts to kind of be embodied basically in December, which then brings about the higher love that is destined for you. The road that you've been traveling, whether it's been straightforward or whether it's been, like going through a maze or running through thorn bushes, you're definitely arriving at your destination now in December. Hence they're singing, bring me a higher love. Some of you are wanting that, but let's just say it's in this month that higher love, or at least your understanding of it, is upon you, basically. So, in the first week, my guides are pretty much saying to me, there's definitely going to be, so if you're single, you're going to be meeting somebody, like I said, that's high love. If you're having struggle with somebody, or perhaps the next, there will be a return in this month. It could be as soon as the first week, but I'm not going to lie, guys, for some of you it could be as long as the third week of December. If you're in an existing connection, there is more hard work being put in by the both of you, and my guys put it like this, about really thinking about your part and their part and how you then enact that in a very practical, tangible way, about how you listen to each other, and also not keep falling back onto, because they're saying here's the trouble. They're saying the trouble with Geminis this year. So sorry, I'm just passing on the information. Is that sometimes you slipped a little bit sometimes into thinking that things are not going to work out in your favor with other relationships in general, or with a certain person, because the pattern has been like that with that person. And my guys are pretty much saying here, you need to change that thought forms with this new energy, which will help you with your manifesting desires. Because they're saying basically for you Geminis, in this month you are a powerful manifester. So your thoughts, you need to watch what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking in the negative that it's going to repeat itself, then you kind of drag something out longer than it needs to be. If you are using this beautiful energy and this higher love and the connection in a way that it's intended to. My God, you're going to make magic happen. And so they're really asking you to have faith, to believe. If you need to do some reaching out yourself, this is the best time to do it. So if you know that you're responsible for having to need to do something, then this is the month to do it. Also, don't be afraid that you'll be rejected or anything. You need to trust yourself on a lot of things, and also examine what you can do to help this world. This is not about you allowing somebody else to do something for you. There is an element of both parties doing things. So don't relax in this. Do give some action, participate. There's a lot of that kind of working through things, and definitely do work on the message that you might give yourself, which is like, well, there's no point because I'll be rejected anyway, or it always goes back in cycles, or they always do things. That needs to stop. You need to give it one last positive effort at the end of the year, and I promise you it changes everything. All right, so just give yourself this gift this year. If you do nothing else, let dogs lie, as they say, and let bygones be bygones. Really, the theme that's coming out is about forgiveness, basically. If you can forgive yourself, forgive the situation, them, you can ride through this better. But it's definitely a strong message about your manifesting and taking away thoughts that will not be helpful in this beautiful energy that we're going into. So there's a lot of hard work, like I said, put in by both parties. Again, if you're single, again, if someone's returning, but it's divine. I have to say, it's a higher love. This is not just any old person. This is a spiritual, deep soulmate connection. For some people, even a twin flame connection. Also, divinely being put right, being better. Like, super important you get rid of this negative thought, because it's even been shown in the second week of you perhaps slipping, because from your side it's like, are they doing it quick enough? Give them some time. All right, so don't put out what you don't want to return to you, if that makes sense. And then, because I've been pretty much saying this to everybody, there's not a star sign that is going to escape the beautiful love, bonding, super amazing energy in the third week. And for you, everything that you've kind of been working and strategizing and planning and taking risks about and getting rid of your negative thoughts really seems to play out for you marvelously, beautifully well, and with speed. My goodness me, with speed in the third week. I get here you not being worried about sort of being let down, not letting intrusive thoughts get to you. Nothing negative is coming up. I get here, if anything, the one thing you might need to worry about, particularly if you've got with somebody where they were with somebody else and perhaps they've left the situation, the only thing you will need to worry about is what that other person might try to do to interfere and come between your connection. It's outside influences. I've pretty much been seeing this with most people, where actually it's been about most people in that third week shutting out the rest of the world and bonding really super duperly, amazingly, beautifully with that other person, and it has to be like that, because it has to be bonding. It has to be what my guides are saying here, bringing you both towards a higher understanding about the depth of your love and your connection, and bonding in that beautiful time as we get to the end of the retrograde and we start going into this palpable, beautiful energy with Jupiter in Scorpio and Saturn moving into Capricorn, and how that plays out for the next 2.5 years in a beautiful way. Let's just say for you, the patterns as you go into the next 2.5 years that you've had in your current relationships for the former 2.5 years will not be the same. They will be better, a lot more concrete. And because of that beautiful bonding time and you understanding the higher vibration that you've both lifted yourself into in that third week, it continues as you go to the fourth week. It just gets built upon. And as far as I can see right now, it keeps being built upon as you go into January. There's a building upon here now. So there's the work that you do at the beginning of the month in your thought forms, what you're manifesting, but also what you do in a very tangible way with the person, what you can put in. For some of you, it might be that you need to go to counselling together. I'm trying to throw things out there, but it's the tangible stuff that you do to put work and effort into a relationship. It could be that you are taking the risk to contact somebody, even though you probably think they don't deserve it, or you're taking the risk to listen to somebody who's contacting you. The work is put in and it continues to build. It's like 1 step, then 2 steps, then 3 steps, and it's like that. It keeps being built, basically. So for me, it feels like you end the year, as I've pretty much been saying to lots of people, with a lot more certainty in your connection. But for you guys, there's something a little bit more profound, that this is more higher divine love that you perhaps maybe questioned a lot throughout the year, or may even, like I said, if you've met them, may even question initially, thinking, is this, it feels a bit too good to be true. No, it is true. It's a bit like that. So you end the year with your man or your woman in this very divine high love way. And so, like, what a great way to end the year is what I want to say to you. Just trust and take away anything negative from your mind anymore, because it's all going to be all right. They're singing another song now. Every little thing's going to be all right. Sorry, my guides are making me laugh today. They've been very musical, I have to say. They're making me sing like, oh dear, the things I do for YouTube, eh? Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I do hope that's been helpful for your horoscopes for December 2017. You're like my 11th video today, so I'm all talked out. So I do hope that you have an amazing time. Again, if you do like, do share, do comment, do join me on my Facebook page. I'd love to see you all there too. And you all have an amazing time in December. I will see you all in January. Take care. Bye.